Hi everyone, welcome again to your class. So in today's discussion we'll see the subtraction of algebraic expression. And the subtraction of algebraic expression, before watching this video, you please watch the video of addition of algebraic expression, then you watch this video so that you'll understand better. Now the subtraction of algebraic expression is almost same with addition, so there is nothing new. If you know the addition, that means you know the subtraction also. So a few things we need to remember, and we'll discuss this thing in detail. So this subtraction I will just start by taking an example. Here also you will remember that we can subtract only the like terms, how we did in addition. So let us take an example. Say subtract 4abc from 8abc. So in this question you need to subtract 4abc from 8abc. So here the important thing is this: 4abc from 8abc. That means this 4abc you will subtract from this. So now how do you write this thing? That since we are going to subtract this one from this one, so at first we will write this in this way. So I am using the vertical method to do 8abc. Okay, now since these two are like terms, so just write 4abc just under 8abc. Now you can see this is a positive, this is also positive, both are positive. Now you are going to subtract them. So if you subtract, then what happens? The sign of this thing will be changed. It is positive, now it is becoming negative. It will become negative. Whenever you subtract, the sign of this particular expression will be changed to negative. If it is positive, then it will be changed to negative, and if it is negative, it will be converted to positive. Now you see it is just a addition. Now you just see it is just a addition. So what addition it is now? That means the entire sum has been converted to, the sum now becomes like this: 8abc minus 4abc. So you just tell me what is the answer. 8 minus 4 plus 8 minus 4, that is equal to what? 4. After that abc. That's it. So the subtraction is very easy. Then it is same as addition. Now let me take another example so that your concept will be clear. Say subtract minus 3ac from 7ac. And here also if you see, from 7ac, so you will subtract this one from this. So we'll write first 7ac, then what you will write? Then you will write this thing, that is minus 3ac. After that you need to subtract, so you give a subtraction sign. when you give this subtraction sign, this negative sign will change to positive. Now the entire sum becomes this one, 7ac plus 3ac, which is nothing but 10ac. That means the subtraction and division both are same, there is no difference, only the difference is that you need to change sign. Let me take another example. Subtract 4x square from 0. Now similarly we'll write 0 first and then we'll write 4x square. Now we'll subtract, but as you know that 0 is, now we have to make it like term. This 0, how can you make like term? In the addition chapter video I told you that 0 can be written as 0x square and minus 4x square. I write like this. Now what I'll do subtraction. This subtraction will change the sign of this. It is negative, now it will become positive. So what to do now? You have to do now 4 and 0, that is 0 plus 4, which is equal to 4x square. Finished. Let me take another example. 3. Another example is minus 3x square from 7x square. So from 7x square, that means this term we will write first, that is minus 7x square. Now we will write this term minus 3x square. We need to subtract, that is why I am giving a minus. So after giving this minus, now this sign will become positive. Now this sign will become positive. So now we have, what number we have with us? Minus 7 and then plus 3. We have minus 7 and plus 3, which will give you minus 4. That means the answer is minus 4. After that the x square. This is how we will subtract. So this is about subtraction. Now let me take some more example. Now just have a look of this example. 5a plus 6, 9a minus 7 we need to subtract. So for that we will give a subtraction sign. So after subtraction sign, now you see this is a positive 9a. This is positive 9a. So but after putting this minus, it will become negative, and this is negative 7, it will become positive. Now you see positive 6, positive 7, both are positive. 6 positive 6, positive 7, positive 6, positive 7 will give you 13. So this is your positive 13. And then this one is positive 5 and this one is negative 9. Both are like, so positive 5, negative 9 will give you negative 4. So the answer will be negative 4a. This is the answer. Let us take some more example so that it will be clear to you. Subtract 5p 4q 7c. Then let us take 3p plus q plus 3c. I already told if there is no numerical coefficient, it is understood to be 1. Now if you subtract, this is a positive 3p, so it will become negative. This is also positive 1q, it will become negative, and this is a positive 3c, it will become negative. Now you see all are like term and it is simple addition. Plus 7 minus 3 will give you plus 7 minus 3 will give you plus 4, so this is 4c. Similarly here plus 4 minus 1 will give you plus 3, then q, and at last this 5 minus 3 will give you 2 and p. So this is the answer. Now let us take this example. So here again we are going to subtract, so I will give a subtraction sign. Now it is a positive 2x square, but after putting the subtraction sign it will become negative. This is negative, so it will become positive. This is negative, it will become positive. Now you just say see. Now if you see, this is negative 8 and this is positive 8. So negative 8 positive 8 will give you 0. So we will get here 0. Is it clear? Here we are going to get 0. So here I am getting 0. After that again you see here, this is negative 7, this is positive 7. Negative 7 positive 7 is also going to give you 0. And then this is positive 2x square, it is negative 2x square. This one and this one, these are also going to give you 0. So ultimately the total answer what we have got is 0. Our answer is 0. This is the final answer. Now let us see this example. Subtract 0 and then x square 2xy times x square y cube. So since it is subtraction, we will put a subtraction sign here. After putting this subtraction sign, it will become positive, it will become negative, it will again become positive, and this is again become negative. Now so nothing is there to add, that means the answer is minus y cube. The answer is minus y cube. Nothing to add. Here it is positive 3x square. Here the answer is negative 2xy, and here the answer is positive x square. So this is the final answer. Since here is nothing to add, so just we are bringing the thing down by changing the sign. So in negative I am bringing negative y cube, it has become positive, so positive 3x square. This is again negative 2xy, and it is positive, so positive x square. Now let us do this example. Subtract minus 2a plus 3p minus q from 4a minus 2b minus 3q. From 4a minus 2b minus 3q. So at first we will write this expression first. 4a minus 2b minus 3q. Now you will write this expression, but while writing the expression we should be very much careful about the like terms. Now what is this? Minus 2a, this is 2a, so this term will go under this 4a. Why? Because these two are the like terms, so we'll just put the like terms in a column. Now if you see, what is this? 3p. So you see, is there any 3p? There is no 3p. Is this 3p is like to any term present here? No, this is not. The like term of 3p is not available here. The like term of 3p is not available here. That means the p variable is not available here. So whenever the variable is not available, this thing will write here, and it is positive 3p, so I am writing the positive 3p here. Now what is this? Q. This q is, it is negative q, so this negative q, the like term is this one. I'll just put q here, and if you can put 1 also. Now you just subtract it. Whenever you subtract, all the sign will change. this will become positive, this will also become positive, and this will become negative. So you see this 3p, no need to add because nothing is there to add, just you bring this 3p down, that is this is negative 3p, I am bringing down. It is now minus 3 plus 1, minus 3 plus 1, this is plus 1, so minus 3 plus 1 will give you minus 2, and then q, finished. This one, it is minus 2b, nothing is present here, so simply you bring down minus 2b, and then at last plus 4 minus 2 will give you 2a. So this is your final answer. Now you see this question, that subtract 3x square minus 4x square y plus 2x minus 9 from 5x square minus 2x plus 3y square minus 3x square plus 7. So if you observe this question, you see this expression you need to subtract from this expression, so you have to write this expression first. Let us write the expression 5x square y minus 2x plus 3y square minus 3x square plus 7. Now the another expression, that is this expression, now you write, but whenever you write you should be careful about like terms. So what is the first term here? It is positive 3x square. So this is your positive 3x square. Now you see this term is like with this term, that means this 3x square you will write just under this. So it is positive 3x square, you will write here positive 3x square. Now you go for this term, that is negative 4x square y. So where is x square y term? This x square y, this term is like this, that means this one, the negative 4x square, we will just write just under this, that is negative 4x square y. Now you see this term, which is 2x plus 2x. Now this plus 2x, this is like with this, so we'll write plus 2x here, and at last what is this? This is the numerical number, that is constant term minus 9, and the minus 9, 7 is available here, constant term. So this term and this terms are like, we will write here. Now you will subtract. So whenever you subtract this thing, now what change will happen? The change is that this sign will become positive, this will become negative, this will become negative, and this will become positive. Now it is a simple addition sum. You just add and get the answer. It's very easy to add. This is positive 7 and this is positive 9. So 9 plus 7 will give you positive 16. It is negative 3 and this is also negative 3. So negative 3 will give you negative 6. After that x square. We have already learned how to add numbers. Nothing is there. So just bring this positive 3y square down. Here now this is negative 2, this is also negative 2, so negative 2 will give you negative 4 and then x, and after that you see it is positive 5 and it is positive 4, so positive 5, positive 4 will give you positive 9, that is the answer is 9x square y. So this is our final answer. This is how you add algebraic expressions. We'll take some more examples to understand. Just have a look to this question. And the question tells us that the area of a square is 4x square minus 2x minus 6 square units. A triangle inside the square has an area x square minus 4x plus 5 square units. Find the area of the shaded portion. Actually, shaded portion means the red portion. We are going to find the area of the red portion. Now you see the figure. That means a square is there. and inside the square we are keeping a triangle. This is, so this triangle is occupying some space inside the triangle, inside the square. We need to find the unoccupied area, that is this area we are going to find, the red portion area. And for that we are given two parameters. One is the area of a square and area of a triangle. Now it is a very simple thing. See, this is a square and inside this a triangle is placed. We need the area of this portion. That means if you subtract the area of triangle, this area, if you subtract from this area, that means if you subtract the area of triangle from the area of square, then you will get this area. So this is a simple subtraction sign. So this is the square area, this is the triangle area. We will just subtract, get the answer. Now if you subtract it, this is positive, it is also positive, but due to this minus it will become negative. This is negative, due to this minus it will become positive. This is also positive, but due to this minus it will become negative. Now you just see, negative 6, negative 5 will give you negative 11, negative 2 and positive 4 will give you 2, and along with that x. Here it is positive 4, it is here what is this? Nothing is there, that means 1. So negative 1, positive 4 and negative 1 will give you positive 3, along with that x square. So that's it. This is our final answer. That is the area of the shaded region is 3x square plus 2x minus 11. Now let us see this question. Subtract the sum of, subtract, what to subtract? We need to subtract the sum of this and this. That means the sum of this and this we will subtract from the sum of this and this. It means the sum of these two, that is 9b square minus 3c square and 2b square plus bc minus 2c square. The sum of these two will be subtracted. So we will subtract the sum of these two. From the sum of these two. That means first we need to find the sum of this, and then we need to find the sum of this, and then we will subtract. So let us find the sum. For that, first we will find the sum of this, 9b square minus 3c square, and we will add this one. Now you see, this is like with this, so we will write here this one, bc. This bc, there is no bc term, that means no term is there which is like with bc. So this bc I will write here, and since it is a positive bc, I will give positive bc. Now it is minus 2c square. This is the like term, so minus 2c square. What we are going to find? We are going to find the sum. That means we will add them. So when we add, there is no change of sign. So simply this bc will come here. Minus 3 and minus 2 will give you minus 5 and c square. Now plus 9 plus 2 will give you 11 and b square. Now we will find the sum of this. That is 2b square minus 2bc minus c square, and this one is your b square. So now see, this minus b square we'll write here because this and this term is like. So first we'll write minus b square, and then we'll write plus 2bc like with this one, so plus 2bc, and then this is positive c square. We'll add, so if you add there will be no change of sign. Now this is minus 1 and this is plus 1, here plus 1, here minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 will give you 0, so no need to write anything, this is going to give you 0. Similarly this is minus 2 and this is plus 2, so this is also going to give you 0. At last this is plus 2 and this is minus 1, plus 2 minus 1, which will give you 1. So ultimately we got the answer b square. That means the sum of these two we are getting 11b square minus 5c square plus bc, we have got the sum, and the sum of these two we have got b square. Now what the question is asking, subtract the sum of this and this, subtract the sum of this and this, that is this one, this one. We will subtract from this one. That means the question, now the question becomes that subtract, it is like subtract 11 b square minus 5c square plus bc from b square. Now the entire question becomes like this. Now it is very simple to do, just you write first the b square, as we have to subtract from this, and then now you just b square, the like term is this one, so you write 11b square, and ultimately this is 1b square, everyone you know. After that minus 5c square plus bc. Now if you subtract, this will become negative, this is become positive, this will become negative, so it will be minus bc, it will be plus 5c square, and here it is plus 1 minus 11 will give you minus 10b square. So this is your final answer. So this is about subtraction. Now I have some practice set for you. You practice this set in home. So these are some practice set. You practice yourself in your home. It's a homework. Add combining like terms. So thank you for watching the video. Thanks.